it is a winner of a day outside. It is clear, sunny, comfortable. Go for a walk, open the windows, somehow enjoy it, because it's summer and it won't last. First Alert meteorologist Michelle J. here to take the credit for the spectacular weather and tell us how long it's going to last, because that means you're going to have to take the credit when it goes back to normal summer weather.
No, I don't. I've got 4 guys on the team that can take This is all I'm taking credit for. Please don't call me in the wintertime. But look at this beautiful shot, Denise, over the harbor this afternoon. We've got plenty of sunshine, a little bit different from yesterday. Yesterday was still a nice day, just a little bit more cloud cover. Looked like a Monday, but it certainly felt like a weather winner out there for sure. So let's go ahead, get into that forecast just a little bit more. Things are pretty quiet out there once again for your Tuesday. Now things are going to change up just a little bit as we go into the middle of the week. So like Denise mentioned, enjoy it while it lasts. Another beauty, a little less breezy for today, along with bountiful blue skies and comfortable conditions. That humidity on the low side once again. Taking a look at First Alert radar out there, we have got nothing out there, and there are very few clouds in the sky in comparison to what we were seeing at this time yesterday. Satellite illustrating that, just pausing it here at the top of the hour. You can see a few clouds in western Maryland and maybe a few thin clouds overhead in your neighborhood if you live a little farther off to the east. BWI Marshall right now 72 degrees, but this is the real kicker. Remember, it's the middle of June. We're heading into Father's Day. Dew points right now are only in the 40s, so it is absolutely crisp outside. A beautiful afternoon out there right now. And you know what? Let's pull out the window open meter. Most of the day will be just fine. We're going to get up to about 80 degrees for today, so maybe that's a little bit too warm for you to open up the window. So I said most of the day. For me, if I was home, it'd be a perfect day. Keep those windows open. Just let that air flow. More humidity is on the way, along with rain chances as we go toward the middle and late parts of the week. I've got Futurecast for you coming up in the full First Alert update.
All right, thank you, Michelle. They all apply to the day today. It is gorgeous. It is dry. It's almost perfect temperature.
Yeah.
Skies are blue.
Skies are blue, not as windy.
There you go.
Taking a look there at the Outback. We definitely had our landscaping kind of flowing out there yesterday, but not so much the case for today. We're looking at a beautiful Tuesday, almost rinse and repeat from yesterday, but I do think today is just slightly higher on the scale because of less wind, and we've got more sunshine out there, certainly making you feel better with that sun shining. Lots of vitamin D to go around across the board. Now we're looking at a comfortable day. That humidity is also low, but rain returns starting tomorrow, and it's a bit more stormy on Thursday. Just as a reminder, yes, we're enjoying the dry conditions, but we could still use a number of inches of rain as we're continuing to monitor drought in parts of the state, most of the state, I should say. First Alert radar is pretty quiet out there once again. That satellite showing quiet conditions as well. Lots of sunshine breaking through the few clouds that we do have overhead, but none of those clouds are producing showers. Now, it's a bit of a different story as we look toward the Gulf right now. We've got potential tropical cyclone 1. It hasn't quite gotten its act together just yet, but as we go through the next 24 or so hours, we can expect this system to become Tropical Storm Arthur by about tomorrow morning, if not a little bit earlier. So we are starting to watch the tropics, not necessarily heating up, but we are into hurricane season, 2 weeks into it. So not anything out of the ordinary with potentially seeing that first system into the middle of June. Back here at home, 70 degrees in Annapolis. We've got dew points in the low 50s. Very comfortable, a bit breezy, however, into Annapolis with those winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. So a few spots may be a little bit more on the breezy side versus others. It all depends on where you are. Everyone's comfortable through at least this evening. Notice the muggy meter starting to head up into tomorrow morning, borderline somewhat humid, kind of staying not too bad during the day tomorrow, but into Thursday, certainly heading up. We'll have a cold front that moves through on Thursday, bringing us a potential for some storminess. For today, however, across Howard County, we're getting close to 80 degrees this afternoon. Lots of sunshine, a little bit of wind out there, but I don't think we're going to be as breezy widespread as we were yesterday. High temperatures Wednesday, a bit on the warmer side. We are talking low to mid and even a few upper 80s in the forecast for tomorrow. A few spotty showers, but as far as rain, storms go, we're watching Thursday a bit more closely as that front moves through. It's also going to be the hottest day of the week We're going to be more on the humid side. On the back side of that, Friday still has the potential for some showers as we are kickstarting AFRAM weekend and all the Juneteenth celebrations that will be going on, commemorations. And so we'll watch that for Friday as well. We'll take another look at this 7-day forecast, Denise, coming up in less than 10 minutes.
All right, thank you, Rochelle. Later today on All right, big weekend, AFRAM, and I think it's going to be better than usual.
Yes, because usually we're talking about temperatures. Let's see if I can get my graphics up. Usually we're talking about temperatures, 95 degrees. We're looking at maybe humidity. 85 and humidity. I think both of those will be noticeably absent. We may still have a little humidity. It's June, so you'd expect it this time of year.
That's good, though. 80s is good. All right, finally this noon this weekend, if you've got a car, you could see